Alright lovers, Mush, Armored Pants here. Another videos for you tonight. This one is another one featuring FMondial57, Super Unicorn player from 101 clan. Now, Armoured, what the name of fuck is this? Who's this ugly little bastard? Well, that is the brother of the girl you fancy. No, I'm only joking. That is a flea. It's a particularly interesting flea because it's infected with bubonic plague. And this little fucker here killed more people in medieval times than anything else. So we used to live on rats, but when the rats died, you used to look for a new host. Could be people, gets onto you, bites you, scratches you, you're fucked. You're going to be dead within fucking, like, a week or so, maybe even 48 hours. So what's this got to do with tanking? Well, FMondial is like this little fella here. I don't mean he looks like that. He's actually quite a good looking fella. But he brings death like this little fucker. He is in fact the Blitz equivalent of a medieval flea. So yeah, so here you go. And this game here is a particularly good example of FMondial in full fucking flea mode, where he wreaks havoc and death upon the villagers of this particular little Blitz game. Now, so what's going to go and happen here? Well, he's in the SU100M1, which is a very fast tank. It always reminds me, sort of, it's very phallic looking, isn't it? It's like somebody threw a metal dildo at you or something when it's coming at you. It's very fast reload, so it's like the dildo and Viagra. Dildos needed Viagra, which they don't. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, here we go. His first victim here, lovely shot there. Is he going to get a second one in? No, but he'll be seeing you later on, my friend. Don't worry about him. So in this game, what have we got to look forward to? We've got a Raz, we've got a Kolobanov. Got seven kills, obviously, if it's a Raz. We've got a massive carry, well over 4k of damage. And some absolutely brilliant map awareness, map tactics, and just a fantastic game all around. I think in the end, actually, this game was 5v1 in the end, which is just, as I said, you may be a village of 5 people or 500 people, but when a bubonic plague flea comes along, you're all fucked, which is exactly what happens to all these lads here. There's my first victim there. As you can see there, FMondial gave him a massive vindaloo round there, set the old arsehole on fire. Arse ended up looking like the Japanese flag. Tries a snapshot on him, misses him, but he'll be seeing him later on as well for some righteous justice distributed a la Stephen Hawking rounds, which turn your arsehole and your tank into a black hole, just like Stephen Hawking predicted. Hawking radiation seeping out your arsehole. Don't often hear Hawking radiation and bubonic plague mentioned in the same videos. Welcome to the world of Armoured Pants. He's looking for a next video here. Fuck no, he's not. He's looking for his next victim. Also begins with V for Vendetta. That's also a good movie. You should check it out if you haven't seen it already. Now, this is a target-rich environment here. Fucking reds abound. This little fella here, he gets lucky. Temporarily lucky, by the way. When I see a shot like that outside, you should buy a lottery ticket, but this guy's wasting his time because he's not going to be around to collect his winnings, because he's going to get proper fuck later on, isn't he? Now, we're down to 6v2 now. They all concentrate on killing this KV2. In fairness to the Reds, they think the game is over, right? As you would do in 6v2, right? But what he didn't count with was the fact that they're living in an age of zero immunity, zero antibiotics, no penicillin, and medieval flea carrying bubonic plague has just come to visit, and they're all going to die horribly. So, another person around here now, and this lad, now all of a sudden, the flea has reduced the population of the village down to just 4, from a healthy 6 down to 4. But you still think, oh well, we still should be able to survive this. Oh no, my friend, because you don't have any antibiotics, penicillin, or any modern medicine. All you've got is leeches, and leeches are fuck all use against the plague. In this case, FMondial57. So here he comes, which may actually be the Latin name for bubonic plague, is it? I don't know, I don't speak Latin. Anyway, here we go. Oh, lovely snapshot there. Oh, that was a beautiful shot, that was. Fair play to you, Dion. This little flea, climbing up your groin, giving you a little bite in the ball sack. You're dead. You're dead within a few minutes, actually, because it goes straight into the bloodstream. Blam. You got big pustules under your arm. All your kids are mourning, but they don't have to mourn for too long because they're going to be dead soon too. Anyway, digress. So now we're down to population of the village is down to 3. and it's not looking too healthy now. Are they going to survive? Well, you just know they're not, are they? I mean, this is medieval times, nobody survived. So, I mean, they did make it a little bit easier for them, you know, by not attacking them at the same time, coming at them one-on-one, which is not a good idea. I mean, but maybe they thought because the plague is coming, it might be better to, you know, sort of spread out. But yeah, no, that's not going to help you at all. He's dead. Nice headshot there. Yeah, that's the best head he's been given today. And now there's just one little victim left. So that population of that medieval village, down from a healthy 7 all the way down to 1 now. And even he's not that healthy either. So FMondial now decides he's going to cap the base, try to draw out the last victim, see if he can give him a scratch or a bite. Give him the old pustules, ring a rosy, pocket full of posies, tissue, we all fall down. And they certainly did all fall down. Dead as fucking dodos. Well, also extinct, like bubonic plague, hopefully, thankfully. Although, who knows with Brexit, maybe we'll get that back as well. So anyway, here we go. He's going to cap. By the way, he just makes it in time, because you know you need 1 minute 40 to cap. He just makes it, just squeaks in there, like a dwarf at an orgy, just squeaks in, whoop, in he goes. Bam, done, I'm in. Nice one, thanks for coming. By the way, just for those of you who are not aware, there is in the settings you can switch off turret rotate if you want to look around, which is what he's done here, which is always able to look to the right, etc., without tank movement. So for those who particularly if you play tank destroyers, that's actually probably a good option to do. And it's just a little tip that players like FMondial Super Unicum players use that sometimes the rest of us don't, and gives them that a bit of advantage. You'll see here this SU is very fast tank, very fast for tank destroyer, gets around the map really well. And you can see here, I mean, he's up against the VK28, but the VK28 doesn't even get away, and it's a nice, easy Freddie Mercury round, right up the arsehole. Sayonara, good night, Irene. Bam, job done. There's a big fucking massive collection of badges there. 7 kills, 4.3k damage. You know, he's got a Raz, he's got Top Gun, he's got Kolobanov, you name it. He probably has a Boy Scouts badge in there too, for all fucking I know. You know, massive fucking carry, nobody else even did 1,000 of damage. And while the Reds made it a little bit easy for him, you know, you always need a bit of luck. Anybody who tells you don't need a bit of luck when you get a Mastery badge or a Raz or Kolobanov is lying. But you also need skill, which our little medieval flea Dion has in abundance. 19 shots fired. You can see he damaged and killed all 7. 16 out of 17 actually did damage. So there you go. What a game, Dion. Fair play to you, mush. Alright now, see us now. Cheers, subscribe, follow, all that shite. See you now. Byes.